Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Pup coaching the Indianapolis Volts in the first week of the fifth season of the GWA. If you guys have not checked out our draft recap, I would highly recommend you do so. But we are taking on E-Man, and they have an absolutely disgusting team. We're going to go through our builder right now and get straight to the battle. So, first of all, we got to look at both of our teams. E-Man has a crazy team, and I'll put mine up on the screen as well. Just by looking at it, you already see they have Dragapult, Iron Moth, Iron Hands, Suin Samurott, Jirachi, and Torn to, be their top six. Those mons are insane versus my team, but don't count out their mons like Swampert. That really stops my Regieleki from doing a lot of work in this matchup. And Weirdeer, which is actually very useful as a Terra Captain here, as it has Sap Sipper and can shut down my Arboliva. Speaking of Arboliva, it looks absolutely incredible in this matchup, especially with a Terra Electric, as our grassy terrain will half all the damage from earthquakes coming in, so we'll have virtually no weaknesses. Regieleki is also insane in this matchup as soon as we get Swampert out of the way, and we do an insane amount of damage to every mon on their team. Another thing that looks amazing is Azelf in this matchup, as it has coverage to hit every mon on their team, and it has a great speed tier that's only outrun by Dragapult. To start off our team, I thought to bring Arboliva. Like I said earlier, it looks incredible with Terra Electric, as it does not die in any one hit to any mons thanks to our HP and special defense investment. We also have a lot of speed investment to outrun a bulky Swampert, and we can one-shot that thing with Giga Drain and take it out of the game for our Regieleki to do a lot of work. This mon can absolutely 6-0 them if they do not have a Sap Sipper Weirdeer on their side, as we just destroy everything and heal up so much from our leftovers plus grassy terrain recovery. We can use Earth Power to one-shot an Iron Moth if they have no special defense investment, and we can use Giga Drain to do a lot of damage to their team while healing myself up. The next Pokemon I added to the team was Regieleki. Goes absolutely crazy here after Arboliva takes care of the Swampert. With a Magnet, Thunderbolt and Volt Switch do insane amount of damage to their team, while Terra Blast is there as neutral coverage for that Swampert or Terra Ground Weirdeer. We are also rocking Rapid Spin on this set to get rid of all the spikes that will be set by Ceaseless Edge Samurott. We're also rocking 172 Speed EVs on a Timid Nature to make sure we outrun a Booster Energy Speed Iron Moth or Choice Scarf if they decide to run that. Speaking of speed, I decided to run Choice Scarf Basky Legion this week. With adaptability, Surf, Shadow Ball, and Hydro Pump do insane amounts of damage to their whole team. With 176 speed EVs on a Timid Nature, we're outrunning every form of Dragapult that's running a Modest Nature. If we end up getting knocked off anyways, we're still outrunning Weirdeer and most Hitmon tops. If we lead this thing versus a Dragapult, we can one-shot it on turn 1 with Shadow Ball, or we can save it for the late game and one-shot Booster Energy Special Attack Iron Moth with Surf or Hydro Pump. Dragapult might still be a threat even with our Choice Scarf, so we brought Assault Vest Enamorous Therian. This thing has max special defense EVs and a lot of HP to make sure we live Choice Spec Shadow Balls easily, and we can also sponge any Draco Meteors. The speed investment allows us to outspeed all forms of bulky Swampert, and then we can one-shot that thing with Grass Knot. Otherwise, Moonblast, Earth Power, and Sludge Bomb are great coverage into their team. I can even take on an Iron Moth with Booster Special Attack as we one-shot it with Earth Power unless they have significant HP investment, and I always live one hit. After that, I decided that I need to bring Azelf. With Expert Belt, Mystical Power, Energy Ball, and Shadow Ball, it destroys every mon on their team, and it can one-shot their 2 water types. I also have Encore on this set in case we see a Weirdeer that tries to set up against us, so we can beat that thing 1v1. Mystical Power is a weaker version of Psychic that can miss, but it always raises our special attack, and once we get one raise, we're absolutely incredible versus the rest of their team. Our 224 speed EVs and Timid Nature allows us to outrun stuff like Tornadus and Iron Moth. Azelf is a great switch into Swampert if we don't have Arboliva around, as it is immune to the ground type attacks and can threaten a KO on every Pokemon on their team. Finally, I thought that we needed some more speed and power to take on their setup threats like Dragapult and Iron Moth, so I brought Choice Banded Lycanroc. I brought Accelerock to take out chipped sweepers, and then I have 3 great coverage moves in Stone Edge, Play Rough, and Drill Run. Our max speed and Jolly Nature allows us to take out Tornadus and Iron Moth with Stone Edges and outrun everything on their team, barring Dragapult and Sceptile. This is probably our weakest member of the team, but it can still do a lot of work if we position it correctly. So that's about it for our team builder. If you guys enjoyed this new style of content, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as we're just about to hit 100 and I would really appreciate it. But that's about it. Let's see how this team does. Alright, we found E-Man. We did go through one turn and then the battle, disconnected. But now I'm wired into Ethernet. I mean, I don't think it was on me, but it might have been. But there's their team. They have Terra Ground Weirdier against our Terra Electric ARBOLIVA, which is really annoying, so that thing's really good into me. And so I'm definitely going to have to watch out for it. I'm hoping it's not some sort of like Calm Mind set, but that's why we put Encore on Azelf. So that was a change we made in prep. So thank you Offline for that. And thank you Offline for helping me out with this. He did a good amount of prep and mocks with me, so that was really nice. But at turn 1, I clicked Shadow Ball here against their Rachi. And they switch out into the Suian Samurott. That's the only turn we did fully. I think it disconnected during the second turn. But my play was going out to Enam. We don't do too much. I think we might do a little bit more that time. I'm not 100% sure. But I went out to Enam here. I get a free Moonblast, or I could even Earth Power. So let's see what they go for. Probably going to be Ceaseless. And we can kind of gauge the damage. And yeah, it is. So they brought me down. Ooh, on a crit. That's annoying. So that crit, let me calc that damage. 323 minus 245. They did 78 on a crit with Ceaseless Edge. So they're definitely not like adamant. Definitely not. They're not even invested at all. That's actually crazy. I guess they're just not sharpness. Like, what? Oh, no, I'm calculating the wrong thing. But I don't think they're invested still. Yeah, that's a minimum roll for no investment. So here I could Earth Power, predicting Irachi to come in. So I think I'm going to do that. As they do flip turn. So not choiced. And they're no investment. I feel like they have a decent amount of Spadef. I feel like they're just like max HP, max speed maybe then. I mean, they might not be Spadef, but you know. But yeah, this is Jirachi. We can kind of gauge the damage here. And we don't do very much. Okay. Yeah, Jirachi is very bulky on the especially defensive side. We don't do very much. They are leftovers. And they will definitely outspeed us, which is annoying. We can go out to our Regieleki, and we have a free a free electric move versus them. Let's see, how much do they do? Like, Iron Head doesn't really do very much. And I can just get rid of spikes. If they want to set up rocks here, I can get rid of those as well. But I also just have a completely free Volt Switch if I want it. This is not really going like any of the ways that Mox looked like. So it's a pretty bad start. I honestly wasn't sure if Jirachi was going to come to this game. And the Samurott being like defensive or just like not offensive at all is kind of interesting. Get a Reggie out here. Do take damage to spikes. And they Thunder Wave. Okay, so that's a good play by us. And it's obviously like very obvious Thunderbolt, or I could even spin here. So I might just Volt Switch. Kind of get a gauge on what they're going to do. I could just Thunderbolt though, and Thunderbolt's completely free. Unless they go Iron Hands, but even then we get like an idea. But I just don't want them to go into Dragapult for free. I think I'll Thunderbolt here. So they do withdraw. Alright, let's see what they go out to. Blitzen. Okay, this is weird here. And they're Intimidate. They're not Sap Zipper. Let's go. And Thunderbolt is 50. And Para. That's really lucky. I'm sorry about that, man. Yeah, but they're max Spadef. 100% max Spadef. I think... I could sack this thing off for a spin. Or I could Terra Blast. They're going to be Terra Ground, so If they Terra Ground, Terra Blast is going to destroy me. But if they go for like, I don't know what normal move they get, like Hyper Voice or something, I want to make sure I'm able to eat it with Arboliva. Yeah, I should. I'm going to go out to Arb here. The para is definitely very, very nice for me, so I'm sorry about that. Now we go out to Nordrasil. Shout out if any of you guys know what this is from. I think they just Terra Ground Terra Blast here. But them not being Sap Sipper is insane. They're Intimidate. I cannot believe that. Let's see. They get fully para'd, so we'll never know what they were going for there. But I get my leftovers, and I don't even Terra here. I'm thinking, like, Earth Power would be a great play into Jirachi. So, like, even specially defensive. I mean, they don't even take that much. I'm just going to Leech Seed. I'm not even going to Terra, just because I don't want to get Terra Ground Terra Blasted by this weird ear. I'm just a little bit worried about this thing. It also could be set up, so that could have been really nice to get that out of the way. But they do withdraw. We get the Leech Seed off probably on Rachi. No, they go Hands. Awesome. I'm pretty sure I always beat Iron Hands. I don't think there's any like type of hands that really beats me. I mean, maybe Sword Stance would be really annoying, but I mean, they do force my Terra out here. But I can just click Strength Sap. So I get the Terra. So yeah, I could just Strength Sap. I could also Giga Drain, which is not a bad play as well. Because if they hit me, it's going to get boosted by the terrain. So yeah, I'll go for Giga. We should also outspeed them. Based on my... Well, it depends. If they're not running any investment, then we will outspeed them. So we'll get a gauge of that. But yeah, we get our Terra Electric off. You can't even see it. But yeah, we are faster. Okay. It's a little bit annoying, and we don't do very much. As they Volt Switch out. That's fine. We're getting our seed up. And this thing is, like, really unkillable by their team. The only thing that really hits me is that Weird Ear. And on the Weird Ear, I probably just go Enam. So they go Rachi. Wow. I mean, obviously, they do get the recovery from the grassy terrain. I guess I don't want to get, like, parried by Body Slam or something. Would they really be running that, though? I don't know. I'm just going to Leech. As they Psychic Noise. Okay, that's smart. Alright, it does 60. We do get a Leech Seed off anyways on them, though. Psychic Noise does 60. That's, like, no investment. Yeah, that's really smart. Yep, I'm prevented from healing from all three things. I guess we do get... Does that heal us at all or just take damage? Yeah, it doesn't heal us. That's really funny. I've never actually seen that interaction. So I have a couple options. I could always go back out into my Regieleki. I think Regieleki against that Weird Ear, like their max Badef sort of thing, and Terra Ground. So, I mean, we could Terra Blast them. It's probably not going to do too much. I don't really know what I should do exactly here. Yeah, I've got no clue. I'm going to Earth Power. They just wish. Okay. So they're just here to, like, stall me out, man. A Spadef drop would be really nice. We do a decent chunk. No drop or anything. And they probably don't just protect, but they could. They honestly could go into the Weird Ear. Is our grass still up? If our grass is still up, then my play is to definitely Giga Drain here. Because I don't want him to get the Weird Ear back up to full. Yeah, that's my play for sure. They might just stay in an attack. But I definitely don't want them to go into Weird Ear. They just Psychic Noise again. That's fine. Yeah, they definitely brought a good set for me. I didn't even think about it. I can't even use Giga Drain. That's my bad. I didn't even know that. I thought it just wouldn't heal me. Guess my bad for not knowing what Psychic Noise does. So this thing is really built for me. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna switch out here. I'm gonna go out to Cookie because I get a completely free Shadow Ball. I could also just throw off Hydro Pump, which is really good versus them. And if they go for like Psychic Noise on me, that's fine. If they go for anything else, I get healed by the terrain. Let's see what it is. It's another Wish. Okay. So Basculegion against this this Jirachi. The very, very Spadef. They could protect here. I'm thinking about Hydro Pumping. Like, if they go Samurott Hisui, like, I mean, Shadow Ball and Hydro Pump, they do a similar amount of damage. I think I actually just flip turn here. So we've seen Psychic Noise, Wish. What else have we seen? I don't know, but they do switch, so we get the initiative here. They probably go Samurott. No, they go Hands. Okay. That's fine. Yep, we do like no damage. But we could go out into Arb if we want. And just get like 1,000,000% healed back. I don't think I ever die. If they're like Max Attack, Adamant, Drain Punch, it does not knock me out. So I think I just get a free Strength Sap off here. Get myself back up to full. I guess this might actually kill. After the spikes. I know, but we have leftovers. Yeah, unless they're like banded, the max they do is 184. But we just Strength Sap here. They can go Rachi, that's completely fine. I really don't mind that. I mean, it's annoying for me. I don't know if they have a Steel type move though. Which is interesting. So I think Azelf can beat this thing 1v1. Azelf endgame here looks crazy. Obviously, you need to take care of Dragapult. I could also at some point bring in the Lycanroc and just throw off Drill Runs, or even Stone Edge is just not bad versus their team. Say EQ. Okay. Oh my goodness, this half. But that was without the terrain. Earthquake in no terrain. Let's see. Okay, they're like not that invested. I don't even think they're adamant. Interesting. But now with terrain, they definitely can't. Actually, no. Let me recalc that because they were at -1 from the sap. Yeah, I actually do think that they're at least like invested of some sort. I don't know, but we're in terrain now. They're -1. I'm just gonna Giga Drain. Get a good chunk of damage off on anything. It does. I wouldn't call that a really good amount of damage, but that's all right. I say Volt Switch. That's fine. We're gonna get a good amount of recovery here. Even if they go Rachi, I'm fine with that. I might honestly just go hard Azelf. Could be a good play. I don't know. This is gonna be a long battle. I need to beat this Rachi down. Yeah, very specially defensive. Psychic Noise. Man, I don't know. I could go Azelf and Mystical Power. You know, just try to start that up. Psychic Noise doesn't do very much to me. If they want to try Wishing or anything, I can Encore them. I don't know, maybe I'm rushing this. I don't know. They probably just Psychic Noise, though, which should do not very much. Yeah. This should do about 60. Did, what, 57? Yeah. So I'm thinking about Mystical Powering here. I could also Energy Ball predicting that Samurott to come out. Honestly, I think that's a fire play. Even if they're like a lot investment, I'm just going to Energy Ball. I think that's a fire play. Because they might be predicting like a Shadow Ball coming out here. Getting that thing taken care of would be awesome. Even if they stay in, it's not the end of the world. They do withdraw. Come on, show it. Show me. Bullseye? That's not it. Wow, they go hard Dragapult. I should have Shadow Balled there. Wow. That's crazy. Actually insane that they went hard into that thing. Whatever, we're gonna go out to my Solvested Enam. If they're physically offensive, then, I mean, that's fine. They can't touch us with darts or anything. They could U-turn out, which is fine as well. Man, Jirachi's a huge problem still for me. I need to take care of either the Samurott or the Jirachi. Because if I take care of Samurott, then I just click Shadow Ball. If I take care of Jirachi, then I just go crazy with everything else. I just go crazy with Arb. Arb kind of just wins on the spot then. Unless they're like Taunt Torn. They're going to double. Okay. Go Jirachi. They do. Good play. I wasn't familiar with your game like that. I wonder if they do have a Steel move. Because it's probably a Flash Cannon at that point. On like Calm Nature. I mean, they're not really doing too much to me anyways. I'm tempted to just throw off an Earth Power. I think I will. I just want to get damage on this thing as their Iron Head. We do live though. We get an Earth Power off. That's really nice. Let me get Spadef Drop. Awesome. So I do actually think they are careful. They're minus attack nature. Alright. Well, we sack this thing. And as they Psychic Noise us. So we take the first kill in this very long match. Well, it's going to be a very long match. Now, I could go out to Azelf and do it again. Energy Ball again would be a sick play. I could also just Shadow Ball. I could also just go out to my my Basket Legion, which 100% kills. Honestly, I think I do go out to Bask. We do take Spikes damage, that's fine. But Shadow Ball is just insane here. We could even Pump. It's more damage. Not versus this thing, but versus a Samurott. But I'm just going to Shadow Ball. If they go Samurott, so be it. We don't really have a great Ceaseless Edge switch in anymore, though. Which is really annoying. And it looks like we're going to have to rely on Arb to take out that Dragapult. Oh, unless we do like some Regieleki work into Lycanroc. Yeah, we just Shadow Ball. Doesn't do too little, but it's not a good chunk really. I wonder Samurott, Hisui. Yeah, I mean, I'm in a bad spot here. Regieleki, probably dies to Ceaseless here. Arboliva might die to 2. After terrain recovery, I probably don't though. So I'm gonna go Arb. This could be a really bad misplay though. Just like based on what they had earlier, I don't think they have much attack investment. So they Ceaseless Edge. Skillful Dodge. Okay. That's good and bad. Good and bad. I mean, great because we don't take damage. They could easily just flip turn. I think man, what do I do here? I kind of want to Strength Sap. I also really want to Giga. I'm just going to Giga Drain. If they flip turn, so they're going to activate it. Activate my Seed Sower. Yeah, I mean, that miss was really nice for me. Alright, they go Rachi here. Show it to me. I mean, Iron Head, Psychic Noise, Wish, potentially Protect. They go Tempest. Okay. Honestly, I'm kind of fine with that. Tornadus, Incarnate. Yeah, I mean, we do a good chunk. They might taunt me. But we can do a quarter. And we're just recovering. Like, I don't think there's too much they can do to me. So I'm just going to Giga. As they withdraw again, that's fine. What do they go out to here? Alright, just the Rachi. So, I mean, they're going to heal up. We don't do any damage to this thing. Alright, I'm thinking I could go out to Regieleki here. And I could either spin away hazards or just go for some Thunderbolts. They might bring back in the Weird Ear at that point, though. So honestly, I just go out to Bask. And I'm going to do that. If they hit me, if they Psychic Noise, it's fine. I'm going to take a little bit of damage. Not too much, maybe like a quarter-ish. As they just Wish. So we do get some recovery. I think I'm gonna flip turn here. I really just need to get myself in a good position. They might end up staying in, they do. That's fine. So they're gonna get themselves back up to full. I'm kind of thinking I go Banded Lycanroc here though. And click Drill Run. If they Iron Head this turn, they are absolutely crazy. I think Psychic Noise is the much better play. Oh my goodness, why would they Iron Head? That's such a crazy play, man. Oh man, I might just lose the game though. That's insane, man. Okay, we're gonna go Reggie. And we can spin, we can Terra Blast. I think the grass is over after this turn. And we're getting bodied right now. I'm going to spin the hazards. I don't think they go Dragapult. If they do, it's a great play. I think they just go Weird Ear. Yep, that's Weird Ear. Man. Alright, so Intimidate, so my spin's gonna do nothing. But no more spikes to deal with at least. And the grass should be gone after this turn, I'm thinking. Yeah, there it goes. Ah, man. So we need this thing gone for sure. Terra Blast looks like it's going to be a 2-hit KO. If they get fully paralyzed, then I could be in a great spot. If not, I could just go, like... I could go Bask again. I don't know. I'm going to Terra Blast. Take my chances. They might just, like, double out. Predicting a switch. I don't know. It really depends on how defensive they are. They do double. Okay. Into Bullseye. Alright, man. Immune to the Terra Blast. I could just Thunderbolt or Volt Switch. I think I'm just fine Volt Switching into Arb. They could be like Scarf. But we'll find that out here. Yep, I'm faster. We get a lot of damage off on that thing. And then we'll go Arboliva here. Should be fine to even take a Draco. Let's see what kind of damage they do here, though. They're darts. They crit me. Bro, no. No way. Alright, one dart does way too much. Yeah, that probably seals the game on the crit right there. That crit is really unfortunate. It's worse than the para earlier. I need Arboliva to win this game. It's probably just over. I don't know. If I'm able to take this thing out, though, then Azelf has a shot. Alright, let me Strength Sap. I think I just died at Dragon Darts. Yeah. Was that Banded? Banded Darts? I don't know, but we're getting destroyed right now. I can go Regieleki and T-Bolt. We'll do a lot. Might not take it out. We could also go Scarf Basculegion. And reveal the Scarf. I don't know. I'm gonna go Basculegion. Chip on that Samurai is always nice. So we go Bask. Shadow Ball obviously destroys this thing. They probably go Samurott, but I'm just going to Shadow Ball anyways. If they end up staying in, and we outspeed them because they speed crept, then I'm in a great spot. If they did not speed creep at all, then, I mean, we obviously lose. But if they're, like, adamant, which, I mean, looking at the damage, definitely could have been. They might not even be banded, they just might be adamant. But yeah, I don't know. We have to take this thing out. They do withdraw. Annoying. Yeah, that's probably game. As they go Samurai Jack. Alright, we get another Shadow Ball off. We need a special defense drop into like a crit. And we don't get it. I mean, I wasn't expecting it. I need to Shadow Ball here. And then try to win the game with Regieleki plus Azelf. Unless I want to sack Aleki here. Honestly, that might be it. Sacking Aleki. I don't know if we die to this, even. Man, this is so bad, though. Let's see. Ceaseless Edge. We don't die. So they're layer spikes, but we are definitely alive. And I can just Terra Blast here. I can also just T-Bolt, and I'm going to T-Bolt. They could make like a middle ground play into hands. But I mean, we'll see what they do. Ah, dang it. They get the play right every time. I don't understand. Man. They're just playing me like a dang book. And they might even 6-0 me here, which is crazy. I know my team's not good, but getting 6-0'd in week 1 would be insane. I'm going to Terror Blast. Hopefully they get parried, as they're going to withdraw and go Pult, probably. That's fine. That's actually really fine. I don't mind this because I get a really huge Thunderbolt off. And this Thunderbolt should do a lot of damage to them. Come on, even just crit for me. Nope, no para. No, they Dragon Dance. Okay, bud. Yeah, that's GG's for sure. And we get 6-0'd week 1, just like offline, which is crazy. Honestly, they made a couple of absolutely insane plays. I'm hoping going into this they think that I'm Aqua Jet. As I go straight into it. But I'm definitely not. Yeah, they just starts. I die easily. They made some insane plays. They brought good prep too, but I mean, we got really unlucky getting crit on ARBOLIVA, which really sealed it. Also, I don't know, like, I didn't play the best. They just somehow knew my every single move, which was crazy. I didn't really understand. I'm gonna go, I don't know, I'll Mystical. Yeah, good game to them. I mean, that is what it is. We start off getting absolutely mollywopped. I don't even understand. But good game to our opponent. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.